All right. So I just got done vacuuming and picking up a couple things around here. Little nephew left today, so I'm picking up, cleaning up around here. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. I want to discuss a couple things. I guess an actor died, Anne Hatcher or Hathaway or whatever her name was. She passed away. Now I seen a video today that said Ozzy Osbourne passed away, but you don't know if these videos that they're putting out are true or not. But hold on a minute, I missed a spot vacuuming. All right, got that done. I forgot to get this area right here where I usually sit. All right, now what did I want to talk about? Oh, don't get me wrong. I love my little nephew. He's a great kid. Although, just like every kid, they love to try and push boundaries to see how far they can get, before they get reprehended or any. So don't get me wrong. He's a great kid. I just am exaggerating. Uh, where was I? Oh, yes. I went rest in peace. And I guess she crashed her car and got burned real bad and she didn't make it. Burns, if you get burned real bad, it's hard to recover from that. I had a couple bad burns uh, on me when I was younger. Uh, well, actually, when I was younger and older. But if you get burned bad enough, um, it's hard to recover from that. It's a real shock to the body. At least it was for me. But I guess she passed away, and now they're saying there's a video out today that with people carrying casket saying that Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Crazy world. Now, where was I? What did I want to get back to real quick? Why I'm taking a little break. Uh, our children. We should be teaching our teenagers, especially our daughters. You don't go to a party with alcohol, drugs, and be the only woman there, you know, amongst hundreds of dudes. We really need to start training our teenage daughters, even our friends, not to be, you don't do that. You don't go to a party with hundreds of people and drugs and maybe four girls at the whole party. That's odd. I only seen four girls in the photos that they showed. I only seen four girls, I think, amongst all them boys. And they said there was hundreds of people there, but the photo don't look like there's hundreds and hundreds of people there. So the women today are different than they were when I was growing up. Like I said, the world is changing. Hopefully, it changes for the better. Uh, a lot of, I guess the police are being threatened because they stormed uh, Mar-a-Lago. I just watched a video on that the police are being threatened by people that are offended that Trump got uh, raided. Ah. Ah. So be safe. It's a madhouse. How in the world did us citizens get wrapped up into? I don't know if I'll ever vote again. It's too risky. It's too dangerous. A lot of kids out here are being uh, taught at home now, schooled at home, which that's pretty much what the Amish do. The Amish don't let uh, their kids go to regular schools. The Amish uh, pick out certain people in their community that are capable of being teachers, and they take them to a uh, sometimes a little school and teach them, or they teach them right in the house. Their own parents teach them. And, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. The schools are crazy. The world is crazy. It really is. And you know what? Being sober and clean and older now, I can look back and say, God, the world is, maybe we were all put in a bubble when we were younger, growing up when I was younger. Maybe we were put in a bubble and this was all, they didn't report on stuff like that. You didn't see it on the news as much as you do these days. Back when I was growing up, you didn't see stuff like that on the news too much. I mean, you've seen killings, you've seen murders or whatever, but it wasn't really a big thing. Today, it's just stormed everything. Uh, it's a money maker. I hate to say it, death is a money maker for these people. And some of these channels do. I hate to say it, folks. I don't like sticking my nose in anybody's business, but I'm just saying some of these channels, I think a couple of them have exploited children and made money off of it. I don't know. I don't know how to make money like that. I don't know how to, I don't, you want me to do something, I could do it, but ripping the people off, the American people, I can't do that. Ripping the citizens off, I just can't do it anymore. Not that I ever did, but I just can't. I can't take all this. It's too much. Yesterday and today was a great day. Got to hang out with my little nephew. We ate some good food. We joked around. Uh, and Sonic. If I got to watch another Sonic cartoon, I watched it all day yesterday and until he went to bed. And then cartoons. When he woke up, if I see Sonic, he loves Sonic. He can't. Sonic is the greatest thing. Me, I can't stand Sonic. I've seen enough Sonic cartoons. But it was fun hanging out. And he's going to be back. And he's a real ham. He really is. He's a ham in front of people. He's a real, he's a ham when it comes to being cute and adorable until the doors close and then his head spins around. And he actually stuck his tongue out at me this weekend, like like a snake. I'm like, I'm going to go get my Bible and start throwing holy water on you. I showed him the holy water and Bible. Yeah. None of that devil stuff. Tongue spitting around. Yeah, 7 years old. I love him to death. I almost had to cast out demons while I was here, but I got it all under control. He's still alive. He left here. His mother came and picked him up. Can you believe the little crap on the video that we did? Went ahead and I just want to tell my mom that I'm still alive. What? I'm like, are you kidding me? You're still okay. You know, he said he was still okay. I just want to tell my mom I'm still okay. Yeah, well, I don't think you're in any harm over here. Adorable kid. You know, he is adorable. That was fun. Next time he comes over the weekend, he's all excited about this camping in the duck blind and doing a video of us hunting Bigfoot. He's all excited about it. He's like, really? We're going to be hunting? I'm not a real Bigfoot, but we'll be looking for Bigfoot in here. I'm like, we're going Bigfoot hunting right here in this front room next time you spend the night. He didn't think I had the camouflage duck blind, and I had it outside my door here. I said, open up the door and check it out. He's like, yeah, right. You ain't got a duck blind. I'm like, yeah, check it out. It's right out there. He opened up the door and he looked and, you do have it? Yes. Uncle Johnny ain't going to lie about that. Do I ever watch Pure Lux? I don't know. What's that? No, I don't. I have no idea what it. Purple Lux. I have no idea. I can't even pronounce that word. But I got a couple more dishes to do from dinner, or cooking them or making them a tuna fish sandwich before he left. You know, right before he leaves, 20 minutes before he leaves, he comes to me and says, I'm hungry. Can I eat something? Like, you're going to be leaving in 20 minutes. He's like, but I'm hungry. All right. So I had to make him a tuna fish sandwich before he left. Kid will eat you out of house and home. No, I don't have no toys here. I got a piano, and I got guns. Oh, and my drones, but I got no toys here for him. That's why I made him leave the. I let him take his. I found a ball. Some kind of crazy ball on the side of the road, like roadkill. But I pulled over to the side of the road, and it was just some kind of a ball or something. Took it home, cleaned it up, and I showed it to him. I told him it was a Sonic ball. And he loved it right away. Sonic? Yeah, it's Sonic. And then he looked at it. He's like, this does look like a Sonic thing. It was like a tripod. It's like a octagon thing or whatever. He loved it. I don't know. Where are we at? Oh, we're back to the videos that I've seen today. Hopefully Ozzy didn't die, but the video saying Ozzy died. I don't know if it's true or not, but he was asking about my go-kart. So I got to get that tire fixed. I got to pull the old tire off the go-kart, put the new ones on, and get that fired up. That thing hasn't ran in about a year or two. It ran when I parked it, so I know it'll run. I just got to fix the front wheel bearing on it, which I said, screw it. I'm not going to take the bearings out and then buy new ones and then have to pack them and then put them back in, and it's a mess. So I just found another wheel for it to put on there. And then I'm going to get that thing out and get him driving. He wants to drive. He drove it a couple years ago, but it's been sitting in my shed. So I'm going to do that, get that thing around. I got a lot of projects. I got a 73-inch flat screen sitting in my bedroom that needs backlights put on it. I got to order them. I got a bunch of little projects around that I probably can get to this winter when I don't have nothing to do. You know? So they want $100 for them backlights. Ann Hatchers, that was her name. Raphael said, did you get, is it Raphael? Ralph. I can't see it. The print is so small from here where I'm sitting on my couch. Raphael says, did you get into Ann Hatcher's stash? What stash? I don't know. I just seen a video that she died from some car accident. She got burned up pretty bad and didn't survive the burns. What I can't figure out is why are some of these people getting involved in these crime cases and dumping a lot of money into it? Something just seems fishy to me about this whole thing. I don't know. And now all the signs that I'm seeing popping up all over town and other towns of be a foster parent, it's almost like they're letting anyone off of the street be a parent. And today, you know, there's some good people that I would trust with kids, but they're poor, but they're great with kids. You know, and that's got to be, you know, good people probably can't get kids because they can't afford the kids. But really, they're good enough to where they would be great parents, but they don't have the money. You know, today's world, you know, there was times were tough in my family where you ate nothing but hot dogs or macaroni and cheese and hot dogs a couple nights in a row for dinner or whatever. You know, there was always food, but it wasn't, you know, a 9-piece meal or whatever, course meal. I don't know. Times are different. I did have fun this weekend with my little nephew. I can't wait until next time because his mother said it's okay for him to be on video now on my channel. So he's all excited about it. I'm all excited about it. So it should go pretty cool. And yeah, you know, really, we got to start doing something, folks. I'm sitting back here on my couch and I'm watching all this stuff, and I'm looking and I'm thinking, I got a different mind than people because I got a disability. So in my mind, and being that I was raised family, or not family, raised, you know, with military people in my family, I'm looking back and I'm sitting here on the couch going, they're picking us off one at a time. You know, it's like we're being eliminated one at a time. And we are law abiding citizens. And you just sit back and you look and you go, oh my God, is this really happening? It's like, you know, it's not a full scale war, but one at a time, they're taking our kids or killing them or kidnapping them or family members, or it's just mad. And technology has gotten so far advanced that these people can actually record your voice and call your family and make it sound like they're talking to you when you're really not. We've seen many of cases like that uh, in America where people thought that their families were in trouble, and then they'd be like, sure, I'll send you the money, and then they wire the money to a whole bunch of money to somebody, and it ain't their family member that they thought it was. That's how far technology has come. Where these people are, hey, I've caught people impersonating me. I caught people saying that they knew me when I've never met them. I've had people impersonate my own family. It happens. And unfortunately, our government just ain't waking up to see the problem. You know, I don't know. I think we got some big people with a lot of money or a lot of clout or whatever that are trying to feed the I don't know, trying to be something that they ain't, or maybe I don't know. We're not sure yet. This could get to a lot of people's bringing up certain names. Uh, I don't know if it's true or not. You can't believe every video you watch. They proved that to us in the Summer Wells case. They came up with a giant story, and then everyone was like, something ain't adding up. And then they came out and said, well, it was a story that they made up and it was lies. And don't believe everything you hear on YouTube or, they proved that to us. So we don't know. Could it be somebody trying to make a name for themselves or trying to cover up something? We're not sure yet. We're not sure. We are seeing a lot of YouTubers that we thought were good people. We thought were actual law enforcement people and uh, bondsmen and people that hunt down people, and that was all a lie. So we've seen it, and it's happened in YouTube channels, and what can you do? Everybody wants to be famous. They think it's real cool because they're famous. They think it's cool because they have a lot of money. Most of them don't even own their own houses. The movie company does, or the record company does. Most of these people think that they have this tons of money. Most of these movie stars, music people, think they own their own house and all the cars and everything. And then when it comes down to it, and you look at the paperwork and the lawyers look at it, you own nothing. The movie company owns this and the record company owns that, and your cars and everything aren't in your name, and you own nothing. And then, I mean, have we seen that happen? Yeah, over and over and over again. And believe me, when you're famous, You got to be everywhere they say you have to be. If you don't, it's breach of contract. And then they sue you for everything. And then you never work again in that town. And that's no lie. That's the truth. They become famous and then they can't handle it. They got no privacy. Everything they do is under a microscope and they don't even know it. You know, you got to be everywhere they say they want you to be. There's a certain way you got to act. You got to do this. You got to do that. Sure, you got money. What they give you just to throw around. But really, when it comes down to it, you read all the contracts and you read everything, you end up not owning nothing. You know, we've seen that in the music business. Now, I'll tell you what, it's a crazy world out there, folks. It's no wonder that people are going through extremes to protect themselves and everything. But you have to in the world we live in. You know, I hope they find that young lady, Kylie or whatever her name is. I hope they do find her safe. You know, I hope they find little Summer Wells. I hope they find little Mikey Vaughn. But what we are starting to see, people, I can't believe I'm seeing people that are killing these kids and they're using the Bible as an excuse. They're using thy God Almighty as an excuse that they killed their own kids. Because God said to in the Bible. I can't believe that we are seeing this in America. I really can't. And I feel horrible for these little ones. They don't know no better. Honor thy mother and father. Well, they do, but they're children. They're going to lash out. They're going to act up. They're kids. And then they turn around and get beat half to death or killed or whatever. And then the parents think it's okay because God said to in the Bible. I can't live with this. It's madness, if you ask me. I don't know. But I did have a great time with my nephew this weekend. And that was good. You know. Oh, my TV is creaking like crazy. I wonder what I have today. Did someone send something here? Well. What do we have here? It just started creaking. Excuse me. Well, Raphael, you might be right. It might be both of them, I think, though. You know, in some of these cases, we hoped, like the Summer Wells. The Summer Wells case was we were hoping that CPS came in and got her out of there. And the Wells made up this story because they didn't want to be found out that their kids were taken away from them. So they created this giant story. We were hoping that that was the situation. CPS took them away. They're in a safe place. Summer's in a safe place. That's what we were hoping. But, I don't think that's probably what happened. I'm thinking something bad happened, and they panicked, and they didn't want to get in trouble, so something happened. And we're starting to see it in a lot of these cases that it's their own parents or step parents that are doing it to these kids. Why? I don't know. It's got to be the devil, folks. I can't believe that God would tell a parent to kill their child if the child disobeyed him or whatever. He's a child. His brain ain't even fully functioned till they're 25 or 29 or 30 something years old. I don't know. Who am I to question the God, the King of Kings? But it don't make sense. And I don't think people should be punished for that because they don't understand it, or they're too young, or they might have a disability and don't understand the whole Bible. I don't think people should be killed or children should be killed because they talk back to their parents. It's not right to talk back to your parents, don't get me wrong, but I think killing them is a little extreme. I mean, am I the only one? Am I wrong here? I might be wrong, but I don't think so. Not in this situation. I love God, but I don't know if I could kill my own kid and, say, oh, okay, God said it was okay. So I don't know. That's a lot to, that is a lot to take in, if you ask me. All right, I got to get off here. I got a couple more dishes to do, and then I'm going to jump in the shower. And I'm going to relax the rest of the night and chill. Do you believe that my nephew has never seen The Wizard of Oz? I asked him, you ever seen The Wizard of Oz? Nope. What about the flying monkeys in The Wizard of Oz? What about the Wicked Witch? Nope. Never seen it. Don't you? I was asking, it's on TV all the time on holidays or whatever. Nope, never seen it. So now I got to go and get The Wizard of Oz so he can watch The Wizard of Oz. He had no idea what a munchkin was. He had no idea what the Wicked Witch was. He had no idea. No, the only cartoons or movies he watches Sonic, pretty much. Sonic. Go figure. No, I can't blame the kid. When I was younger, it was Speed Racer. It was Evel Knievel. It was, the Hulk. Well, we're all different in our own ways. Oh, hey, you know what I did pick up was a pair of wireless speakers at a garage sale for $4, $5. Right down there on the floor. They're powered monitors. Each one is powered, got its own amp. but they're wireless. I don't need no 1/4-inch jacks with them or anything. And I'll tell you what, they sound pretty dang good. Look at them on the floor. 2 of them. They're wireless. I got the controllers right there on the ground. And they sound pretty dang good. Advent or whatever speakers, wireless. I don't know what the wattage is on them, but I plugged them in and they work pretty dang good. All right, I might be back later. I got to take a shower and finish doing dishes and rest up tonight. It's raining out here. I don't know if it's raining by you guys, but it's raining out here. Be safe. Keep an eye on your kids. Keep an eye on your whole family. The whole your friends. Keep an eye on everybody. Dang world's gone nuts. They're picking us off one at a time. All right, folks, have a good night. Oh, Liam, if you're watching, Uncle Johnny loves you. I had fun while you were over here, and you were a good boy. You know, you were a good boy. Little ornery, but you were you were being a good boy. And can't wait for you to come over next time, and we will be hunting Bigfoot in the jungles right here. I even bought a giant plant to make it look like we're in the jungle. He's seen that. He's like, you got a tree growing in your house. Is that real? I'm like, no, it's fake. Got it at a garage sale.